Alright guys, today we're going to do a quick video on the homestead. We finally made it. We're here. We're moved in. We've got a lot of work done so far. This has been a tough journey and I apologize. I have not filmed like I should, but this has been tough. You know, a lot of schedules, a lot of deadlines, a lot of things to meet, and you just don't expect the time that it's going to take. And then one thing you realize is I'm 52 years old. I like to have a lot of fun. I like to do things. I got a lot of shit. I got rid of so much stuff and I still have so much stuff. You know, it's what happens when you try to live the life of adventure and always doing things and having lots of hobbies and having lots of skills and doing things that are constructive too. So that all takes equipment and tools too. But I'm going to walk you around and show you what we've done here. Hope you appreciate it. Got the trailer set up. Got the container in. Let's take a All right, we've got a lot of land cleared. We've got the archery bale out. We've got a nice big old driveway, about 200 feet by 35 feet. Makes getting in here easy. Big rigs could get in. And there she is, the Tortuga. Those mountains, you just don't see that anywhere. And I'll show you guys something special. Just watch the mountains. Just keep watching them. They sure don't end. All the way down. All the way around. We got almost a 360-degree view of mountains. Got a lot of clearing over here. We got the home site. It's going to be right here. We'll be here in a couple weeks. Got Max the Maniac. Can't even keep up with them. So crazy. We got our septic tank in. We got our trench for our leach line. We got our piping. Right, Maxie? Right, Daisy? You guys like it out here? It's fun, huh? Got some neighbors way out there in the distance. People are pretty spread out here. Everybody's at least a half a mile away from each other, which makes it nice. We got the old travel trailer that I built. It's got the rooftop tent on it. Little stargazing activity. It's a nice place to go kick back and relax. Got beat up a little bit from the wind the other night. We had about 50-mile-an-hour winds out here, but we just got to put it back together. We took some things apart just for safety. Got the GeoPro. This is a home base for right now until the house gets here. We've got an outdoor area kicking back. All this furniture, I made it. It's all from scrap wood from work. Didn't cost me anything but the sealer and the stain and a little bit of time. Right, Maxie boy? Megan's here. She's been working her butt off. All of you that know what that is, that's what's up. We got a little temporary outdoor kitchen here. Got the pizza oven. Got the uni. Love that thing. It's awesome. Got the master built smoker out here. Another piece of furniture I built. Door got knocked off in the move. I just haven't had a chance to fix it. Can't really put the umbrellas or the easy ups up today. Expecting to get rain and wind tonight. Let's walk you around the other side. We got our solar stack right here. Ready to go. We're going to be doing a ground mount solar system out here. We got the 40-foot Connex here. This thing's really nice to have. It's a high cube. it was just easy to move everything in right away and keep everything stored. You know, we got a little construction stuff, but this stuff's going to get put together really quick and disappear really fast. We plan on putting more gravel here, making more of like a roundabout right here, and, you know, just connecting it to the driveway. You know, we will clear more land here right now. I've cleared a good little amount, you know, a little over an acre. But remember, you got to maintain what you clear. So people get all gung-ho and come out here and want to clear like 2-3 acres. And next thing you know, all the weeds are back and you created a mess for yourself. Because you got to have time to build all the stuff that you plan on doing out here. Not just messing with weeds. And I'm going to be honest. Those people that live out here, no. I'm from California and I got a hard lesson here. This mesquite, it's the toughest shit I've ever dealt with in my life. I've said, oh, I've dealt with oaks, I've dealt with this, I've dealt with every kind of tree you could think of out in California. Granite rock, this, that. Here they got a thing called caliche. I broke a backhoe trying to get through this shit, okay? No joke. And also, this mesquite is one of the thorniest, orneriest plants. I have a really sharp axe. And I got pissed off at it one day after it drew a little blood when I was out here working on the property in the beginning clearing. A branch flipped up and caught me in the arm. And, you know, I got about 2-inch thorns and it went right in my bicep. So I was a little pissed off and I wanted to give it an adjustment properly. And I wasn't able to do it. I hit it with that axe and it was like hitting a girder or a I-beam with a ball-peen hammer. You ain't doing shit but hurt yourself. And that's basically what I did. And I realized how tough this shit is. And I'm telling you, I was hitting it with a backhoe and it was bringing me to a dead stop like I was crashing into a semi. So I was pretty impressed with how tough this shit is. And let me tell you, it has its reputation. It burns every bit as hot. But those of you who know, it's one of your worst enemies, but also your best friends out here because it's a great piece around the property. It grows really thick. It's impossible to get through. It'll pop most tires unless you got the right tires to be out here in, which we do on the Tacoma. We got a set of Mickey Thompson Baja Bosses. Kick ass. Way over here in the distance, and this is surely by luck, and in another video I'll share the story about this. But these are my closest neighbors, and these are my closest friends out here. At that house over there is David and Justine, and they're known as AOG, Arizona Off Grid. And I started watching them about a year ago and just kind of connected with them and, you know, emailed them and reached out to them and, you know, just asked a lot of questions because they're younger than me and they came out here and they gave up their life in California. They're also from the Central Valley. And to come out here and do what they did, it was very inspiring watching them do what they did. So you definitely need to follow along on their channel. And that's AOG, Arizona Off Grid. And they got some pretty dope tunes too, to be honest with you. So just letting you know, I mean, these people kind of came out here and are the new generation of people that are inspired to do what we're doing. You know, everybody thinks we're crazy. We hear a lot of negativity. We hear a lot of talk from people out here. And you know, what I've learned is, you know, people are so afraid to do things that they're afraid for you. And that's not the case. I got skills. I got knowledge. I could build almost anything. I could operate almost anything. I could do anything I put my mind to. So coming out here was like basically the culmination of everything I've learned in life and a lot more lessons to come. I'm still learning. But what I do know is I love it and I enjoy it. And I'm going to make this property sick. And having these people next to me to be friends and grow is amazing. And I'll tell you guys how I ended up with them, but it was simply by accident. You know, we didn't plan this at all. And yeah, it's been a journey, you know. It's going to be amazing growing around these people and them growing around us, you know, because we're going to learn a lot from each other. And that's a good relationship right there. That's how good relationships are built. You know, David and I plan on working together, doing some septic systems out here. You know, we're going to be calling it OG Septic, Off-Grid Septics, and we're going to give people a good deal. You know, I was a plumber for 25 years in California, ran my own business. I just got tired of the politics and dealing with people that don't appreciate you and people that all they look for is a good deal. They don't look for any type of loyalty or quality or trust or compassion in people, you know. And that says a lot to me, you know. And out here you got people that are willing to drop everything and come and help you with nothing, you know, for nothing. People that you don't even know. We have some really great neighbors. I don't want to mention their names because they're not here, but they came through so clutch. They came through and helped Megan and I unload this truck, not one day, but 2 days. And we had so much stuff and we were all so exhausted, and we got absolutely no help from any family or friends. Nobody back home offered to help. Only one boy, and that's Ken Aldrich. He came through like a king for me. He drove all night and he made sure I got back to California. You know what I mean, Kent? Thank you, brother. I love you. But it wouldn't be possible without everybody that does help, and people that did inspire. And they don't even know sometimes how they inspire you. You know, it could be with their negativity, it could be with their positivity, but they did. And we're here, and this is a new life for us, and something that I wanted for a long time. And I'm going to share it with everybody. That's going to be the adventure. And the surprise for today is we got our neighbors coming over, and we're going to do a little lunch barbecue at the afternoon to kind of celebrate the new year, because they have some plans tonight with their family. If you'd like to see those, like I said, follow their channel, follow along, see what they do. And you know, we're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna toast the new year, and we're gonna make this special. So I'm gonna pick this video back up when they get here, and we'll continue from there. But you know, we're gonna pop a little bottle today and make a toast. That's what we're gonna do, that's for sure. So love you guys, thank you.
Phone on mute, world on pause. Me and my crew, me and my dog. Snacks in the back, seat full of fur. Hair on my hoodie, I'm cool with the blur. Windows down, tongues out, they grin. Dirt on the mats, sun on their skin. I'm rich in laughs, rich in these jaws, rich in these muddy paws. I just wanna live off the grid with my dogs. Big yard, big dreams, big bowl, no clocks. Chilling in the grass, chase clouds, chase frogs. Yeah, I'm tryna live off the grid with my dogs. Off the grid with my dogs. Off the grid, no balls. If I got a yard and a pack in the sky, then I got it all. Alarm don't ring, they wake me instead. Cold nose press, right to my head. Coffee in hand, leash in the other. Neighbors all know each tale like a brother. We take that trail, past that fence. Silence talk, it all makes sense. They don't judge, they don't applaud, they just stay. That's God. I just wanna live off the grid with my dogs. Big yard, big dreams, big bowl, no clocks. Chilling in the grass, chase clouds, chase frogs. Yeah, I'm tryna live off the grid with my dogs. Off the grid with my dogs. Off the grid, no balls. If I got a yard and a pack in the sky, then I got it all. No loud crowds, just loud barks. Fireflies and midnight walks. If heaven's real and I get that call, hope it looks like this, just me and them all. I just wanna live off the grid with my dogs. Big yard, big dreams, big bowl, no clocks. Chilling in the grass, chase clouds, chase frogs. Yeah, I'm tryna live off the grid with my dogs.